So have you been recently thinking about starting an online business and you've been wondering, where do I start from? Is it right for me to start an online business? Can I actually do it? Can I make it? This video is for you, so make sure you watch until the end. So I'm going to share some thoughts with you in this video, right? I'm going to share 3 things which are really important and which I think are a must know if you're going to shine online, right? If you're going to, to create a winning business online, then these 3 things are very important. Now, I'm not going to share them personally, but the old me is going to talk to you in this video. So watch this. In this video, I'm going to be taking you through 3 things that I think are really key if you're looking to build a successful online business. Now, these 3 things I have found out through doing work, like crazy work online, and going out there and trying out different things. I've tried quite a number of things. With these 3 things, I've come to kind of conclude that almost all online business, if you're going to be successful or not, it will depend on these kind of things, like these 3 things that I'm going to share with you. Number 1 is really amazing, and it is everything or almost anything that you ever think of doing will work. And many times, if you notice, before you start your business, you will see that you have an idea in the first place, and very quickly a thought will come and sweep away the idea that you just received. Now that's very common, and we all go through these kind of things because you question whether is it legit or is it not legitimate. And I want to tell you the truth, almost everything that you will think about doing online will work. I'm talking about legitimate business that is really helpful to people, as long as it's helping to fill or to kind of meet a need. That type of business will work. Yeah, be it an online shop, be it drop shipping, be it affiliate marketing, it will do work. So it's really important when starting out, because a lot of us, when we start, we kind of spend a lot of time looking for what works. And then, at the end of this kind of search, you're going to kind of be, you're going to be burnt. You're going to burn out before you even start, you see. It's really possible. But, almost anything that you think about will work. So the only thing that you can do for yourself right now is to get started. Just look for something, spend 1 night or 2, do your research, a little bit of research. If you see a way out, like if you see a bit of long term, you have a some kind of foresight, insight or something like that, just get going. Don't waste any more time looking around for what works, because almost everything will work. And you think about it, even with brick and mortar businesses, how does somebody make money selling coffee? Did you ever think about it? Starbucks. I mean, the coffee that you make at home, if you have a posh coffee machine, you probably made it at home. But how does somebody take that coffee and make a business? It's crazy, isn't it? So everything will work. Almost anything will work, right? So point number 2, it's easy, Building your online business is very easy. Now, if you're looking to start and build a solid, real business, I'll tell you the truth, it's very easy. Because everything almost works, it's easy. So what makes it difficult? There is one thing that I know will make it really difficult sometimes, and that's yourself. Because of your beliefs, because of the things that you hear. So kind of like when you watch so many videos, YouTube videos, because you're thinking, well, is affiliate marketing legit, or is it fake, or is it? So you kind of get to this point where you're like, okay, somebody said it's fake, somebody said it's real, and all of these thoughts actually now they work you out. They work you out because they are equal to doing work. All of that kind of thought process is equal to doing work, and I normally call it psychological work, because you're working before you get started. It's just like if you have to be somewhere, let's say I'm at office today and I want to be somewhere else this afternoon. It's possible, and many times it does happen, but we just don't notice. But a lot of times we start traveling before we even travel. You kind of think, you begin to kind of half of your day or half of your time, the time you're supposed to be at office, is cut out, because the nearer you get to the time you're supposed to travel, the more you think about the journey, and the more you see yourself on the journey, and the more you see the problems along the journey, and you're like, well, I've been there before, and I'm gonna go through all of this stuff. So it's kind of called psychological work, and I call it psychological work, and it does wear you out the same way you would be as if you traveled the journey. What makes it difficult is the thought process, going through a lot of searches and taking a lot of time to do research, extensive research I call it. It's a good thing, but don't spend much time. And one thing you can do for yourself is to really, really work on yourself, because the more you believe in what you're doing, the easier it will be. Number 3, building your online business is easy as long as you take out the money component. Someone said, you have to forget about money in order to make money. But how true is that? It's really true, because many times when you focus on the money, it will run away. If you know about Rumi, he wrote something about, he said, what I want wants me, but if I sit down and wait for it, it comes so easily, and if I chase it, it runs away. It's basically the same even when you're building business or working on your own business. You're going to find situations where, you're just chasing the money and it's not coming. So what do you have to do? Forget about the money, and you will make a whole lot of it. Forget about the money. And the other lie that comes along as you try to chase money is that, business is going to take too long. Somebody said, it's going to take 6 months for you to start to see traffic. And the immediate thought is, oh, that's too long. It's not long, And I always tell people, if you're going to leave, let's say you plan and you're investing in a business that's taking probably 2 years to yield. A lot of people would say, well, that's a long time, especially people who are starting out. But one thing I always ask people is, okay, do you plan to leave past those 2 years? Are you going to be alive by then? And they're like, yeah, well, I'm going to be here. So why can't you wait for that business to actually work out? See? So you're going to be here anyway, so you might as well invest the time, because if you get there without the, what you should have done, you will still not have done it, if you know what I mean. So get time out of your head. If you really want to build a successful online business, get time out of your head. Yes, mind it, it's okay to invest with time in mind, but don't let it cripple your progress. So that's 3 things that I really wanted to share with you. Number 1, I'll repeat them. Almost anything that you think about doing will work. So if you get that insight, normally it's a beautiful thought that you get, a good idea, and then thoughts come and wash it away. So the moment you get that thought, protect it. Don't tell people, just do your thing, man. See, number 2 is, it's easy. So what makes it difficult? Yourself. You make it difficult through the thoughts, through, a lot of, flashy things that come your way and all of that stuff. And number 3 is, take money out of it and you build a great, great business. Right. So I hope you're inspired by that. And I think it's pretty insightful. So almost anything will work. Can you think about it? So what does that mean? Right? So stop listening to the voices. Stop wasting time, without doing. Put in the work. What's most important is for you to learn out of your own practices. Very, very important. Now, leave me some comments in the description and let me know what you think about what I have shared in this video. And I hope it helped. Hey, take some action and you can check out my coaching link. It's an amazing offer that I've got for coaching. If you want to start your online business and you just want to start straight away building a business in 6 weeks, then that might suit you, right? So you want to check it out and let me know, or drop me some comments, or drop me a message personally and let me know what you think, or what your thoughts are, or what your choices are, or where you need help, right? And I will be glad to help. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.